Hello, campers. I'm Kirk Stevens, and welcome back to my campfire tales of the long dark. We are getting back to Into the Void. Gotten away from this due to some issues that have pulled me away from being able to play. Life sometimes gets in the way and interrupts our fun time. So we need to get back to this and get this series continuing. So, from the last episode a couple weeks ago, we had just reached the lodge in Broken Railroad, and we haven't looted the lodge, and we haven't really made any decisions on whether we're going to stay here for a little bit and maybe establish this as a base area, a little more heavily. I was going to kind of plan that based on the whether or not there's some deer or elk available, the weather, all that stuff. But I'd say first and foremost, let's just loot the lodge here. Let's find out what we've got. I already see some things in the background, and let's see what we have to work with. We're obviously heavy already, so let's see what we can do to lighten up a little bit here. Let's go over by the stove here, and we'll lighten up the wood that we have. I see oil and oats and all kinds of goodies. And what other weighty things can we get rid of here? We don't need 2 can openers. I don't know if there's a... Is there a place to store? Not really, is there? Not that... Let's drop this and place this so we can find it. Yeah, I see all kinds of good stuff. We can probably get enough stuff to make pancakes. Okay, I did bring the rifle with me. I couldn't remember if I had brought the rifle with me or not. So... let's put these on the stove because we definitely are going to... At some point, we're going to be cooking. We are going to be making water. Is there any other cooking? Here's another can opener. Is this any better than...
come in handy.
Nope. I think it's almost even. Here's some oil. We're not going to mess with that. And we'll leave that there so we can see it. No, basically we're gonna be definitely making a bunch of water, and if we do some hunting outside, we'll put some time into cooking and that. So we probably are going to be here for a bit. So what else can we set down? We definitely want to take that with us. Why don't we put down all of our tools? Oh wait, look, I just noticed there's another frying pan. We will put that to good use. Let's go ahead and drop all of these. Nope, let's keep that with us. And you know what? We could probably drop the rifle for right now. What else are we carrying a ton of? A ton of food. Tons and tons of food. And do we have any extra clothing that we're... Yeah, let's just drop anything extra. Now, as a reminder, this is a custom Stalker run. We basically started the custom deal on the Stalker setting, and then we amped up both the wildlife and the weather. And those items were amped up to be interloper settings. So we're it's kind of a step up into the interloper deal, but we wanted to have access to the weapons. And sometimes you can play gunloper, which kind of works, but then you can't find all the pieces there. So I'm trying this as a little bit of a twist. We definitely need to just pull the trigger and do some full interloper action here in the near future. If this character gets mowed down for some reason, or we decide to just put an end to this run once we've kind of discovered everything. I think we're just going to jump right in and do some kind of interloper run. We need to just get over it and play interloper. It used to intimidate me so much, and I started messing with it more and more, and it really is anything to be intimidated by. It's just that whole thing of just practicing and getting better at it. And okay, so more goodies. Let's just kind of keep looting, gather things together for ease of finding. Fire log might come in handy later to extend a fire for cooking. That'll be all right.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, look, more soda. In fact, let's just drink that now. We need a little thirst, and we're a little bit hungry. Some books. Oh, look at these things.
I think I can use this.
It would be interesting if you could build snowshoes, and then you had to have those in order to clip into the snowshoes or whatever. It's the one thing, you got the crampons, but you don't really have a snowshoe in this game. Of course, there isn't really any deep snow either. You're able to walk on it, so it'd be kind of a moot point to have them. There's some
Looks like this is gonna be
lamp oil we want. I don't want the antiseptic. Dog food.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Yeah, not just yet, Astrid. Not just yet. I promise we'll lighten the load a bit. Don't see anything hiding under the beds. Keep going in a circle here. What's in this?
I'll take it.
And we'll cut it up. And then finally, and again, I'll take it downstairs. That way we've got everything gathered up. Let's just eat that. We could use to fill up the level. And I don't see anything hiding underneath there.
This will come in handy.
And same thing. Like I said, we'll just drop everything downstairs that way. The only thing that's up here is some books and reclaimed wood if we break it up. Drop all this excess clothes off here. Drop you here. Drop you. And you. And I think that's it. Okay. Let's go downstairs, see what we got down here.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yes, it will. I'm hoping. What would be the... I don't know how I kind of lost what I was going to say. What would be really nice is that... Oh, find another fire striker. Is that the moose would be up on this end. And we might catch it out. And we could hunt the moose and maybe deer and really put some time into cooking and getting maybe the moose satchel. That would be very helpful with all the stuff we're carrying around. Horseshoe. I don't need these right at the moment, but we'll put this with the tool, with the workbench. Oh. More food items. Maybe if we get some rabbits. Something I definitely need to make is the, I need to make a bow and the fire hardened arrows just to even put some time in with catching some ptarmigans and stuff and rabbits and making some of the stew and some of the new cooking mechanisms. Can we refuel this? Not much, but let's just in case. Do we have it? No, we don't have the jerry can. Okay, good. Okay. I'm gonna drop some of this heavy canned good stuff. Let's go ahead and munch on the energy bar. Let's drop the potatoes. I'll drop all the carrots. It's funny, the carrots are stacked, but the potatoes don't. And let's go ahead, you know what, just for saving some weight and adding a few calories, let's drink another soda here. We're okay on water. I know these don't weigh anything. Let me drop that. Hey, we finally dropped our... Let's go over here where the firewood is. And let's drop that. Let's drop a couple of these. Let's drop these. I'll tell you what, we're going to drop the 50% striker. And we'll put it there. How are we on weight? Not bad. Alright, so let's take a peek outside. What time? It's midday, so we got time to go roaming around and checking things out. Take you. Check that. Nope, we didn't check that.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
May just take that. And duck down just in case. I know there are some wolves in the area. Nothing in there. Did we deploy? Wait, we couldn't have deployed the rope because we just got here. So if we find the rope. Lots of acorns. I think I'm going to leave the acorns. We have no need for more food at the moment. So I'll leave the acorns in place. And then that way if we come back here from the airfield for some reason we need food, which is why I was hoping to hunt. And I don't see anything at the moment, but I was hopeful that there might be the moose. But anyway, I was hoping that we could hunt some of the bigger game stuff, and we could kind of stock up some food and stuff here. I mean, at this point, I'd even hunt the wolves and strip them down, even though my cooking level isn't at 5 to be able to eat that. If I left him here, by the time I got back, I'd probably be able to. Looks like there's a carcass over there. And I think I left a hacksaw inside. Oh, there's 2 carcasses. Ooh, hello. I got nothing to work with. Get away. Wow. That's that whole make the mistake of creeping up on one. Okay. Come on. Wake up here a little bit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Blood.
There we go. That's what I get for leaving all the weapons inside the cabin and not having a weapon out. In fact, let's drink that tea too. And here we thought it was going to be boring. Okay. Well, come on back over here. Oh, look, we found a bow. That's cool.
Bleeding all over the place.
All right, we're still dying. Forgot about fixing myself. All right. Let's keep working the problem here. All right, we just gotta. Bandages aren't gonna help that.
I'm too tired to think straight.
So let's do that. We know that there is some antiseptic upstairs. Let's grab this. If I can. Are we that far gone? Do I need to use another stem? I don't have one. Do I have another birchbark tea? Okay, let's drink that. At least the wolf is dead. Let's stumble our way. This might come to a quicker end than we thought. Here I am mouthing off over about just getting on with things and start playing Interloper straight up. I may have got what I wished for inadvertently. Okay. I still may have another stem in there. I'm going to try not to have to use it. I hear the ptarmigans too. Let's see if we can get inside. That was just a series of mistakes by not taking at least the knife or the hatchet to fight off the wolf. I knew better. I didn't have the weapon out. Okay, so we need to hobble our way upstairs. I know that there was some antiseptic up there. And we'll take a look in our medical thing. If we have another stem, we'll just use it. But I know there was this up here. The one thing I didn't grab. Okay, so now... yeah, we have one more stem. I really don't want to use that. That's... okay. And you know what? Let's just take care of everything. Now we have 2 birch bark teas flowing in us. are exhausted thanks to the stim. Oh, there we go. Some rifle rounds we missed. I'm not trying to do that. I just want the flare. Well, we missed a couple of things up here. Kind of did this haphazard, didn't we? Alright, well. Kind of a waste of a day, but we need to sleep. Do we have a regular tea? No, it's a reishi tea. Let's take a look. We do. We do have an herbal tea. I'm going to go ahead and drink the herbal tea. I think we have enough food. And we're going to sleep for 10 hours. And if we're able to wake up from this, we'll reset. And if not, then this will be a very short episode. And we will start a new episode of Vanilla Loper. Hey, we woke up. And we survived. I didn't want to use that other stim. I was hoping to survive. It was kind of a catch-22. I'd hate to get rid of all of the stims and then have another issue, because obviously I made a major boo-boo in not having my head on straight, walking outside without the gun drawn, without anything to fight off the wolves, and then climbed over a blind hill knowing there's wolves in the area and got attacked. So that was completely my fault. So let's eat something. We haven't completely healed. You know what? Yeah, just go back to sleep. Let's go ahead. If anything, we'll mosey on downstairs and we'll light a fire and maybe we'll cook water or do something to make the time go by. And then if we're lucky, we'll be able to go outside and harvest the rest of that deer carcass. And oh, that's exactly what we were looking for.
I could use this.
I thought about leaving the rifle behind in Mystery Lake, but I decided it was the lightweight one. I'd carry it with me, and I'm glad I did, because this one's 4 kilos compared to the one. This one is 3, and that's, I mean, a huge difference. But I don't know, did we take any cleaning kits with us? No, but if we find one. So I'm just going to leave that in the rack, and we're just going to leave it here. But we know we have that here. So now we just need to make some need to drop some rifle rounds here. Can we set this right here? This would be great. Good deal. So now we know if we come back here, we've got a rifle to work with. And that'll be, we'll just leave that there. That'll be for future us if we survive long enough. Yeah, pick that up. How many rounds did we have in this thing? Nothing? We hadn't loaded it. Okay. Well, we may have to split the rounds, or if we find any more. Alright, pick up the knife. Alright, so we've got a few hours before daylight, so water won't be a bad thing. Here's some salt.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. Let's put you out. Oops. Let's use our cardboard matches for lighting this. We definitely need to make some more birch bark tea. That would be wise. So needless to say, the wolf encounter has made our decision as to what we're doing, because we definitely need to heal up. And at this point, we might as well just take advantage. Yeah, let's add some fuel here, silly. Let's take that. No, we need to go ahead. We'll just kind of set up camp on this, because we need to be healed and we need to know what we're in good shape to go, because I don't want to go into an area that I have no idea what I'm in for, and end up really ruining the run just because I didn't take the time to heal up and stuff. So seeing how we need to heal and all that, I think that's made our decision. We're gonna get everything prepped for the journey, set ourselves up a bit of a base, and definitely get some more birch bark tea ready, because I don't know that we would have survived without doing that, because I forgot to heal myself. I was too focused in the wrong direction. You. Let's cook another one of you. I think that helped a lot. Okay, got one more to craft. That. How are we doing on water? What else can we cook? I'm gonna cook some more of this. Even if we have to leave one here, made and ready to go. Now I probably could make some bannock and all this other stuff, but I'm gonna wait until we have more ingredients. So when we get, if we happen to get a ptarmigan or whatever, we'll make, because I've got all the flour and all that over here. More or less just kind of doing the drinks right now. I don't think we've got that kind of time. I think we can do this. Water's still got an hour. Do the burnout. More. That looks tasty. Yeah, we've got maple syrup and flour over there. We could definitely do pancakes. Ooh, venison pie. Now see, we've got that carcass outside. We've got cooking oil sitting on the thing, and we've got the flour. We could make some of those. And that helps our carry weight and doesn't have the offset like the headache thing that this one causes. And there are rabbits outside, and there's turkeys. So we could make some of these because we know we've got some raw meat. How much do we need? Half a kilo. So we should cut them up in half kilos. That'll be good. We're doing water. Still daylight. Or not. Still not quite daylight, I guess I should say. Just keep drinking the sodas because they give us a little bit of calories and they just weigh a lot. So we've got broth. Yeah, we probably could do some stews even. Definitely want to make some of those venison pies if we can, because that would help with, you know, hauling stuff in, because I'd like to take the rifle with me. And obviously I missed 3 rifle rounds upstairs. Look again. Make sure I didn't miss any more rifle rounds. Because I don't have any. That or I'll split them. I'll take 6 and 6. Water. I'm sitting here looking at these empty pots thinking about what I'm going to do. It's like, silly, make water. Let's even make water in this. So we got an hour. That'll be good. Potatoes. Oh, got some more firewood here. You know what? We might just go catch a quick nap before sunrise because it'll be cold and that, but maybe we can get out there and harvest it. I don't know if there's 1 or 2 wolves up here, but we can at least harvest that. And we're going to take weapons with us and we're going to do this a little smarter. I can't say anything beyond that because good knows what else is going to happen. Surprised they don't have any of the human corpses that don't have like a little bit of wolf attack signs on them, you know, because we see them all frozen and that, and you see the deer and they do attack us. I'm surprised they don't have 1 or 2 carcasses where they look like they've been attacked by the wolves. I know it's kind of a fine line, but I think you could do it without it looking too gory. And how much time we got left? 30 minutes. I think we could probably do 1 more water in the can. We'll be close. It sounds very windy outside, so maybe going to take a nap isn't going to hurt. speed that along. 16 minutes. Alright.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I think I have a stick I can use. I'll just pick up a few more sticks. And then we'll take a torch out. Save our lamp fuel. Maybe we'll get lucky because there's 12 rounds there. If I could find just another smattering of rifle rounds floating around somewhere. You know how they like to hide them just thrown about. And we could use those and keep those 12 on the mantle. Because those other ones were in here. Let's take a quick peek while we've got a good torch. You just never know where there might be some hiding. Nothing in the drawer. I didn't see anything earlier, but again, I missed a couple items on that bookshelf. And like the professor always preaches, when he's doing his long runs, he loots the world twice, and I can see why. Because, you know, you miss one container, or one thing hiding underneath somewhere you didn't see. And it might change your stars a little bit. Okay, I do not see anything, but we'll have to keep looking. I'll go downstairs too at some point, but let's take a quick nap. Maybe this wind will go away. Yeah, it's getting closer to daylight, so I lost it. There's it. Planks, bed. I'll put it for 3. I doubt we'll sleep that long. Hopefully this will get us back on day-night cycle. Okay, sun is up. I'm gonna go rummage downstairs with the light on, the lamp on, or light the torch or whatever, and see if we missed any rifle rounds floating on the floor or something in the box. There's the rope. Let's grab that. We'll deploy that. It'd be great if we could find just a couple and use those for hunting, so I could leave those other ones behind. I don't know what I should have watched. I should have watched the video before doing this. I don't know if we left anything up at the maintenance yard. I think we tried to haul everything over here. Oh, look! Rifle ammo.
I can use this.
That is exactly what we were looking for. I'm glad I came down here. Okay, now we'll load the rifle with that. And we'll try to keep those 12 here. Alright, worth it to come back down and take a second look. So easy to get in a hurry and not check everything. You try to be thorough, and it doesn't always. Alright, so let's... Can we not reload this? I could have sworn there was nothing in this thing earlier. Now I'm really, I could have sworn we picked this up earlier and did the use thing. Hang on. Hang on. When we tried to use it earlier, it showed 0. I could have sworn, and that's what I was worried about. No. Do I still have... Yeah, we still have those 5. I wonder if that's the modification what makes it lighter, is because the clip is less, because usually those will hold like a dozen. I could have sworn that said 0. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch this. Alright, so let's go see what the weather bringing us. Oh, it's a relatively nice day. It's not cold. Looks like all of our stuff is out. There's crows over here too. Alright, first things first, silly. Pull your weapon out. You played this so you could have the rifle and the pistol, and then you didn't even have it out for protection. So, lesson learned. Oh. Okay. A lot of dead bodies here. Oh, there's Old Man's Beard over there. We need to get that. We use that up. And we'll put that inside. Oh, we got a dead guy here. I think we have a dead guy over there. And we got deer carcass. And a dead wolf. We definitely need this, because we used our last one. In fact, I'd say we need to get enough to get 2 of those made. That was foolish not to have more than one. Once again, lessons learned. Yeah, we got 2 dead guys, a deer, and then the wolf I shot. There's another broken arrow. Grab these feathers, and I do believe, if I remember correctly, we were kind of in a panic mode here. Didn't we get a bow? Yeah, 58% bow. I'd like to make some fire-hardened arrows and mess around with that more so than the real ones. And there's more birds over there. I do believe, if I remember correctly, there's a possibility of another carcass over there. I just don't know if there's any more wolves up here. I know that I've seen as many as 2, but I play a lot of Stalker before, and there are definitely more wolves in the Stalker. So yeah, we're showing 10 rounds. That's wild. All right. Crazy wild. Pick up the stick. Alright, let's wander over to where the other crows are. We know what we got going on here. I think I'll start a fire somewhere close to one or the other, and we'll harvest both of those. We'll skin both of those. Set up shop. And that, and like I said, at this point we're here for this episode. We ain't going nowhere. We still need to sleep another night and heal. Foolish wolf encounter kind of mucked that up. No one to blame but me. All excited to get into the new territory. And I delayed my own departure. That's alright though. We get a handle on what's over here. get ourselves better prepared. And there is another deer over here, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and grab some more of this for obvious reasons.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay, hang on, Airfield. I'll feed you. Let's take a peek over here. Make sure we're not. There's more rabbits. Okay, so that's the way in. So this is that little cove. We got another deer over there. Let's go find out. The hacksaw doesn't. You don't have to start a fire and wait, and we can go over here and hack off a little bit, and then hack off a little more. And if the one wolf is the only wolf that was in the area, we won't have to worry about stinking. So I do believe there's a cave over here. Oh, I see another maple sapling. Probably could have walked across that. In fact, you know what? Let's go back up here and see if we can. Oh, come on. Come on. It's funny. She can't lift her feet over top of some things, but she can hop a little. Even though she doesn't have a jump mechanism. Okay, so here's that cave that's over here. And we do have another deer. So we harvest this one, we harvest that one, we harvest the third one, and the wolf. We can have a cooking party. And it looks like we've got some wood, which will help with our cooking party. Easy, careful.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, you're going to carry the load. All right. Don't have any really good food with it. Let's eat these. Eat one of those. Let's take a look here. Maybe it's just what's in the radial dial. Yeah, 7%. Tell you what, let's drink that. We need some hydration, and that'll help with the calories. And I think that'll do us for a little bit now. Let's see if we can get some of this done before we get a change in the weather. This is nothing like Dead World, though. So that's 9 minutes. It's an hour and 9 minutes. It's 2 hours. It's early enough, but let's just get the meat for now. If I don't get the guts, I'm not going to worry about it. We can always hunt the rabbits for guts. And let's try to get the hide. The hides would be good, because then they'll be cured by the time we get back. And we are playing the interloper weather, so I don't know how good this clothing is going to hold up over time. And we might have to play that interloper deal where we've got to make clothing. So that's why I want to get that wolf hide, and that we may still have to go that route. Even though we've got a lot better clothing in this play, the way we've got it set up. We're already way too heavy. Maybe we'll just walk back. Well, we gotta harvest this other deer. This is a little far back to walk. We gotta at least get the meat off this other deer. I'd like to get the meat and the hide. Thank goodness we're warm enough yet still. We might not even get our cooking party done over here. We may just have enough time to... Let's just take all of this. Check the weather when we're done. When to quit. Oh, turned into a nice day. Here, let's get some water. And let's harvest the carcass.
Can you use trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Yeah. Okay. If we start a fire over here, we can thaw out like the wolf, or yeah, I think we'll put it next to the wolf and let that thaw out while we're cutting the other one and the other deer. That is.
I don't eat anything right about now.
Let's not starve you. So that way we can harvest everything because we've got the knife, and we should be able to harvest the skin and the guts out of that one a lot easier when it's thawed out. The hacksaw works great for harvesting the meat out of them while they're frozen, and it's quick. But doing the skins and the guts while they're frozen, it still takes a lot of time. So I think if we balance this out with fire by one of them, I do. Okay, yeah, we picked up some firewood, and I've got one coal. I think we'll put that to use.
I need to find food.
Yeah, Astrid, I think I may make you one of these steaks. I would like to make some of that venison pie thing, and we'll keep a couple of those, but I'll make you something to eat here. We'll have to eat all this crappy food at bedtime. Okay, so let's light our torch with our cardboard matches. Let's use the cat today. No, pick the torch. So often you do that. You just go to start the fire, and it wants you to use matches or a striker when you got a torch lit. A definite quality of life repair from Hinterland would be the ability to either select a default gill in the settings, or
Come on, little fire. Come on.
just make it so that whatever's on fire is what you're going to start your fire with. Let's add the fur. We've got more of it. Let's give it about 2 hours. It's already starting to thaw, so let's go over here, because this is going to take a little over an hour. Got some more feathers to pick up. That's good. So, let's make sure she's not... You know what? Here. One, we won't be smelly. It's 56 minutes. I don't want to lose well fed. This will take the smell away. And when we're done, that should be done. And then we can feed her. Like I said, I'd like to make a few of those pies, but we've got enough meat here with 3 deer. Except there's that wind thing. It's going to ruin our day. How are we doing over here? It's still going. Let's get that one. Keep that one. That'll help a bit. Now this is probably going to blow out. But we can do this now. There we go. Eat that. Hour and 9 minutes. This turns into a blizzard. It'll be all but not done. We'll cook it as much as we can. How do we get the guts in this? You know, the meat is unimportant, really. Gamble. Yep, it got cold. We lost our fire. Okay, let's take that. We're in the blizzard now. The problem is we might lose these carcasses, so I'm gonna risk getting cold to get at least this. 30 minutes. We're going to take some cold damage. But I really wanted those. You know, we'll have to lumber our way in. Grab that. And at this point, once we find our way back to the lodge, I think that's going to be all we have to do in this episode, unfortunately. We're already at 1 hour. I don't know what else. Yeah, we're not going to get anything else done. So let's find our way home. There's the cars. Okay, where we're at. So we start the episode and we end the episode at the front door of the lodge. And we're in a little better position in some ways and a little worse in others. The wolf attack really did change the dynamic of what we were going to get done, but I kind of felt like we were going to be here for at least one more episode because I wanted to get some things established here. So with that said, we're so heavy. Let's drop the rifle. At this point, let's come over here and drop all of these carcass skins and guts. And so we've got 3 deer skins, only 2 guts, and we have 2? How did I have 2 wolf pelts? Wow. And no wonder why we were so heavy. I didn't even know I had 2 wolf shots. I guess the nice thing is that I think it only takes 3 to do a coat. So that there. I don't know if this matters, but this also helps line out what you have floating instead of one big pile. Let's just move that. And that's it, right? Okay, so 3 deer carcasses, 2 wolf carcasses. I didn't know I had the second one of those. Hanging out. Ooh, sorry about that. Got out of that menu and was moving the mouse. So we'll deploy this in a bit. Oh, we were carrying the rope. We were. See, I should have went and deployed that. Let's go put this by the door. Oh, that would have helped our weight a whole bunch. Walking around with about 6 kilos of
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
dead weight. That was a foolish bit of inventory control. Okay, so we do have a bow. I want to make some fire-hardened arrows. Let's harvest the arrows we have. We got a lot of feathers to work with. We'll keep that one. This is good. You know what? Where's this? Let's put it. Let's utilize the backpack. We don't have any cabinets in here, so let's transfer all those. Tell you what. Let's dump a flare in there. I'll hang on to that because we probably need to sharpen everything. Did we pick up? Yeah, we did pick up extra. Oh yeah, and the wolf tore that up. Let's tell you what. Here, let's. I didn't think about that either. Everything's so frozen. This obviously can be swapped out for that, and then we can harvest this. And then we can repair it. I said we could repair this. Very good. We're just a little frozen. Let's drink the water. What else do we have that we should have addressed? We definitely need to do this. I think we have enough to make 2, which is what we need. I'm just trying to get all this stuff done. Let's go ahead and make a 3rd one. Picked enough to do. Trying to get to the nighttime deal, and we'll go to sleep, and that'll be our save point for the episode. So I'm just trying to get this last bit done. We don't need to do that. Sewing kits. Oh, we should set this all outside because it's all raw, huh? So let's go do that. Because it's just going to get worse. Hanging out in my pocket, so to speak. So this is all raw, right? We don't want to do the raw meat thing. I've seen Zach do that one on accident, and then Juan's is playing the thing where he's doing it on purpose. And neither one of them look very appealing, especially the one Juan's is doing.
All I can think about is food.
All right, so let's grab our lantern. Come on, light the lantern. Tell you what, let's grab that book. Use some fire starting material. And oh, you know what? Let's take this one too while we're up here. I like this better than the ones that are up here. Put that away. And now let's go ahead and eat our 7% energy bar. Astrid, you're part billy goat. Let's eat all this crappy food. We'll fill her belly. We'll eat all this moldy, nasty food. And if we need to tomorrow, we can make pancakes and brannock, and we've got the deer to make pies. We've got everything, huh? You know what? Let's drink one of these teas. And you know what? We should probably... Let's pass just a little bit of time. Be a little tired. Hydrate. Go to bed. We'll set it for 10, but I know we won't sleep that long. And... oh, I hear an aurora. How we look. Okay, well, we gained some more health. We're not completely back yet, which we definitely want to do, so we want to definitely get back to complete health. But let's take a look here real quick. We are currently day 21 by that number, and statistics wise we're at 19, so not a ton of days by any stretch of the means. There are definitely a lot of players out there who are able to grind out long runs. Not generally my forte. Tend to like the beginning part of the game, the early deal. So this is obviously, if we can survive, this is my my attempt to go a little longer than the normal 50 to 60 days that I usually end up doing there. So anyway, we'll put the brakes to this episode here. Not too exciting in some ways, and a little exciting for a moment in others. So next episode we'll heal up. We'll have a little bit of a cooking deal, and hopefully we can get ourselves, if anything, we'll get ourselves set up to go to the far range. We may have one more episode here in Broken Railroad. At this point, we might as well get some hunting in and establish some food. We're getting a little light on some foods and stuff, and I'd kind of like to go ahead and, if we hunt a deer or maybe even the bear, whatever big game we can get a hold of, and we might even get another wolf so we can get another carcass or hide down. And we'll get ourselves set up to go, hopefully, by the end of the next episode, and we'll start heading into the far range. Anyway, thank you very much, campers, for watching, and we will catch you on the next episode.